team, it's your girl Lumsy. I'm back again with another sewing tutorial on how to make this maxi dress. It's a sleeveless maxi dress, as you can see, and you see how full it is. Yeah, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make this today. If you're the type that likes to sew with clean finishing, you want to know how to sew trending designs, then this channel is your channel. So you go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of my sewing tutorial. Now for today's sewing tutorial, let's go sewing. So yeah, today I'm excited. My son is filming me. Yes, so here we go. I will go with the energy my son is giving me now. Yeah, so today I'll be using 3 yards of fabric to do this off-shoulder dress. What I'm going to do now is, this is actually for a plus size model. So what I did, if it was for a regular size, I would use more than this fabric for the upper part so that she can gather it on the waist or something. So but this is for a plus size. So what I'm going to do is, the fabric is by 60 inches like so. So I folded in half like this, and I'm going to fold again this way, making it into 4 pieces, right? Yeah, I hope you get it. So now that you have folded it in 4 like this, you can as well adjust your fabric properly this way. So now that I'm here like this, so the first thing I have to do is to get a straight line where I'll be walking from. You know, that's what I always do, because that will serve as where I will have my sewing allowance or making my raw edges straight. So we're starting from here. So what I did, how I got this measurement is, I basically, you know, there is gathers on the lower part. So what I did is, the amount of gathers I want to remove, let me say I want the lower part to be 20 inches. So that's what I removed. Her length is 60. So I removed 20 out of it, and what I have is 40 left. So with that 40, I had to guess and get my fabric for the upper part. Yeah, so what we'll do now is an off shoulder. So we will start our measurements this way. This, what I want to go off that way will be 5 inches for the off shoulder. From your shoulder to where the sleeve started is where I'm going to be having to 5 inches like that. So I will start from here. What we'll do is the basics of gathering. Now if you want to gather the front neck, it then means we're getting 2 times or 3 times whatever the original size is, right? Yes, so from the front center to where we want to be gathered will be 5 inches. And if we want to make double of that, it will be 10 inches. That's the rule of gathering, right? So I am going to be starting from here, 5 inches that way. This is not usually how I do it, but I want to give you the fundamentals so that you have the foundation of how to do this, so that you can adapt it into anything you want to adapt. Yeah, so let's start with the measurements proper. Yeah, so the measurements we're going to be using for this is the bust measurement, the shoulder measurement, and the length of dress. So the bust measurement we're using is 40 inches. The shoulder measurement we're using is 15 inches. And the armhole depth we're using is 10 inches, right? Yeah, so I'll be starting with that. So the next thing I will do is, after dropping it to 5 inches, I get my armhole depth, which is 10 inches. I will mark that here. And the next thing is the dress length I already told you about, which is 40 inches is what we have here, and we're going to be adding ½ inch sewing allowance. I'll mark that there like that. I'll take it all the way. Yeah, remember, this is the front side, the side that is on fold. That is the front side. The center front and the center back are here. So this side is the side seam. So once I have it like that, the next thing I'll have to do is the shoulder measurement. Now my shoulder, I'm going to be starting my shoulder measurement from this line, because this has become my new center line and the back line, like that. So the shoulder I'm working with is 15 inches, right? I am going to be dividing that by 2. I have 7.5. I will leave that here like that. Take it down to the armhole, 7.5 inches. I connect that like that. And so the next thing I will do is to get the bust measurement, which is 10 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance, or whatever you have it there at this end. You know, remember what I told you, if you want this to be bigger, you can actually make your fabric to be bigger than this. So I'm going to be dropping it down, and I'm going to be marking my armhole curve like that. Yeah, both my front and my back armhole will be the same, because this is a free maxi dress we're making. So the next thing I will do now is to cut this out, right? Good. Remember, I will have to ruche this front, so I am going to be making the allowance for that. What I have here is exactly 1.5 inches, and I want to use that for my elastic casing. So I would be taking this in like this. If I'm the one making it, I won't take it in, but I just want to make you understand what I am doing. So this is how it's going to be, right? We're going to be cutting this out like so. So I cut it out like that. This is what I have, right? Yes. So now, remember this, the dress has a lower, it came in like that. So I am going to be doing it like that, and I'm going to be coming in 1 inch that way. So I am going to be coming in 1 inch like this. And I'm going to be coming lower like this to have a hollow in front like that. So I'm going to be cutting this out. The new armhole line will now be here like so. I hope you're understanding this. It's very easy. So I will hollow this like this to give it a feminine curve. That's practically what we're doing. So by the time you gather it like that, you have something like this. So I am going to be opening up this place. Remember, we have one unfold fabric. So I'm going to be cutting this open like so here. I cut this out here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so, so you don't miss any of my tutorials. Now, I will have to mark for the pocket. I have a video where I made how to insert a side pocket. I will drop that in the description section, so you know how to attach your side pocket. So I will mark that here like that, so that I know where I'm going to be adding my pocket. It's a maxi dress, so you know, you go ahead and add the pocket to it for easing. So after I'm done with this, the next thing I have to do is the lower part for the gathering. So what we'll do is, I have cut this. I cut a long strip, and I'm going to be telling you the foundation to Once you gather anything, you gather 2 times or 3 times, whatever the original size is. So what we have here is by 60. Let me show you. This is 15 inches, and you times that by 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yes, if you times that by 4, it will give you 60 inches. So that's basically what you're going to times into 3 or 2, depending on how gathered you want your lower part to be. So I want mine to be 3 times, so that's what I have cut in long strips like that. And I have 60 times 3, that is what I have here. For the spaghetti hand, what I have cut is 2 inches for the strap, and that's what we are going to be having here for the strap. Remember, this will be gathered like that, and you now put your strap. So now remember what we did is we took 5 inches down, right? Good. That 5 inches you took down is from your neck of your shoulder. So what you have to do is, you have taken 5 inches, meaning front and back is 10 inches, right? Good. For your strap, for you to determine the length of your strap, the strap that what we have removed here is 5 inches, and this 5 inches is for both front and back, which is 10 inches, right? Good. Now where you remove that 5 inches from is from the neck of your shoulder, where your shoulder started. When you're making a dress, you have to slant it with 1 inch, right? Good. And that place you're slanting it is where this strap is going to be. Your strap is not going to be up here, it's going to be somewhere there, right? So that's 1 inch, you have to take it off. So if we have 5 inches here, you're going to take out 1 inch, meaning your strap would be 4 inches. You fold it in 2 like this, which will give you 8, and that's what you're going to be having like that. So if you want your off shoulder to be 7 inches, if you take away 7 inches, when you want to add your strap, you make it 6 inches. I hope you're understanding what I'm teaching. Yeah, so that's how you're going to make it, so your strap is not falling off your shoulder. So another tip I'm going to be giving you on how to make this, instead of you to gather this, if you gather it, you might not know how many inches you have for the strap. What I would advise you to do is you go ahead and serge or overlock this. After overlocking it, you fold it 1 inch like that. Whatever your allowance is for your elastic casing, you fold it like that and sew it on top of it like that way, and then you'll be able to pass your elastic casing. Yes, so another tip I'm going to be showing you is how to join this off shoulder maxi dress that we are making. So first thing you will do is add your pockets, side pockets, which I have shown you, and after adding your pockets, you sew the side seam like that. You sew your side seam after adding your pocket to your dress, and then you close your armhole and then close this like that, and then you pass your elastic casing. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any sewing tutorial you want me to make a video on, you can share that with me on my Facebook group, Sewing Tutorial by Lumsy. I'll be dropping the link in the description section, so you go ahead and join my Facebook group. With this, we have come to the end of today's sewing tutorial. I will see you in my next video. Bye and God bless.